Lesson 10. The virus. Nowadays, the computer section is the most significant unit of any organization. If something goes wrong with computers or the data, almost all works come to a halt, due to which thousands or even millions of hours of hard work and research go in vain. A computer virus is a program or a set of programs that disrupts the normal functioning of a computer. It enters into the computer without the permission or knowledge of the user. The virus stands for Vital Information Resources Under Siege. The important resources of the computer like memory, processing speed, data and programs, etc. cannot have normal operations and can be harmed when viruses spread. Computer programs are made to instruct the computer what the user wants to do with it. But virus programs make the computer do those things which you do not want. Generally, an infected floppy or email is used to make these viruses enter into the computer. To avoid getting caught, they are hidden. Virus programs can remain undetected and quietly inactive for a long time, waiting for a particular signal or an event to reach them. Example, some virus programs monitor the clock in the host computer and trigger on a certain day like Friday the 13th. A computer virus is a program. It should not be confused with the characteristic medical term virus, which is an organism. Although both of them have the same characteristics as far as their destructive activities are concerned. But the main difference between them is that a biological virus can cause physical harm to the organism, whereas computer virus can cause technical harm to the data and programs stored in it by overwriting them with garbage or erasing them. Trojan horses and worms are some other terms which are associated with virus programs but are actually different from virus programs. Trojan horses are simple programs that create confusion by their name or explanation to do one thing, while they do something totally different and often destructive. The name Trojan horse has been derived from the wooden horse used by the Greek army to conquer the city of Troy and save the beautiful Helen. Worms is a special type of virus that can change itself and use memory but cannot put itself to other programs. Kinds of virus. There are mainly two types of viruses. Boot viruses. These viruses can harm the boot record or master boot records. They replace the boot record that is responsible for loading the operating system in memory by copying it anywhere. Boot virus becomes active at the time of booting the machine. Program files viruses. These viruses in fact executable files programs such as those with extension like COM, EXE, OVN, DRV, SYS. These programs get loaded in the memory during execution. The virus becomes active in memory by copying itself and infecting files on disk. Sunday, Cascade, etc. are the examples of program file virus. Virus symptoms. A virus can cause problems in computer in many ways, such as decreasing computer speed by decreasing its memory, causes strange movements or patterns on the screen, displays unusual messages like your PC is stoned, increases the use of disk space and growth in file size as the virus gets attached itself to many files. Frequent hanging of the system. Showing abnormal write, protect, error. Displays a change in data against the file name in the directory. When a virus modifies the file, reformates the hard disk. Antivirus software. History. Most of the computer viruses written in the early and mid-1980s were limited to self-reproduction and had no specific damage routine built into the code. That changed when more and more programmers became acquainted with virus programming and created viruses that manipulated or even destroyed data on infected computers. Also in 1988, a mailing list named Virus L was started on the Bitnet/on network where new viruses and the possibilities of detecting and eliminating viruses were discussed. Some members of this mailing list like John McAfee or Igor Kaspersky later founded software companies that developed and sold commercial antivirus software. The task antivirus software perform. They perform the following tasks in our computer. Scan the computer files in search of known viruses matching definitions in a virus directory. Identify suspicious behavior from any computer program which might indicate infection. However, antivirus software in our computer does not guarantee 100% protection because all installed antivirus programs are not able to detect new virus programs. So, we should update our computer with the latest versions of antivirus programs from time to time. Most of the antivirus software companies provide the facility to download the latest updates from their websites. How can computers be prevented from viruses? Every PC should be equipped with some antivirus programs. Always scan the floppy disk before copying files. Do not install pirated software. Scan the hard disk twice a month. Take the backup of important files every day. Use internet and email attachments very carefully. Points for review. A computer virus is a program or set of programs that disrupts the normal functioning of a computer. Virus stands for Vital Information Resources Under Siege. To avoid getting caught, they are hidden. Virus programs can remain undetected and quietly inactive for a long time, waiting for a particular signal or an event to reach them. Antivirus softwares are the programs which identify, prevent, and remove virus from our computer. Antivirus software scans the computer files in search of known viruses, matching definitions in a virus directory. Antivirus software does not guarantee 100% protection because all installed antivirus programs are not able to detect new virus programs.